Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights from the LPL 2025 Split 2.
Myself, and I know not the truth. Don't make me question that. Hello, Solo Puppy, and hello, Markham Match here, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Monkey down on bot side. This is a classic. Get down towards. Oh, Maker might need to blow his flash now. No, Monkey not going in just yet.
I think he's waiting for the Excel's impact drive. There it is. Looks to get a hold of one. Not quite enough. Garland
yes,
needs to think about getting some more done. The cleanse will not be enough, and he's dead.
He doesn't use the cleanse. He flashed into the Excel's impact. He flashed into it. Monkey picks him up.
Taken, potentially stolen. Over comes Karis as well. Where, oh, where is that Alistair?
Oh, Monkey's coming over. JJ, no flash now. Fails another wall stun.
Monkey tries to get something back, can't quite get it, but the passive comes on down onto JJ, but the full shot comes on back. Deadly Forest coming across. Flash over from Taeyun, turns it around. Red buff now on top of the Varus. Make this one a bit scary in the 3v3. Rookie with very limited mana. Mako got a flash, got a heal, got to use one or the other. Decides that the flash is the wiser choice for now. Gala with no flash, has nowhere to run. Needs to think about backing away. The headbutt away.
Oh, Mako
alive.
No!
And now Mako's got it, trying to keep his AD carry alive, and gives over a third in the play.
JJ fails 2 flash wall stuns in the play, and
Cube now might not be in a spot of bother here. The Shy just hit 6, and Cube needs a minion or 2 before he can get to that. I'm not sure whether he's going to be given the option. Over comes Monkey, though. Can maybe look to come and defend this. Can drive through the wall. JJ shoves him out of the Excel's impact, but the level 6 from the wave comes on through. Cube looking for an angle onto the Shy, but the Equalizer buys some time and space. In the end, I think W can get towards the wave, and IG will be proxy farming a little bit, but shouldn't realistically be going down here.
Yeah, Shy needs to be a little careful standing next to that wall. But yeah, I think this is going to be a complete disengage on the top side. No one else roaming up. Cube still has flash. JJ could go over.
So strictly, could Monkey try to drag Cube out of danger? Are they going to get some flash away? Shy will also flash. Trade of top lane summoners.
Ari's now coming up. Ari just hit level 6. She can potentially get some kills here. Rookie has the triple tonic, Elixir of Wrath running.
Try to get the Nimbus straight slow, and they get some value. Cube now in danger, and the resets come on through. Nice dive. Well done from Invictus Gaming to get some Vengeance back as JJ just survives the warmed up turret.
Karis is going to come up. I'm surprised the guy would walk up and blow his cleanse. I know the Grubs is up there, but still, you know they're in that brush. Why would you give up that summoner so easily? I guess he does buy the Varus ultimate. That's actually a win in and of itself.
And of course, you don't have the level 6 on Mako or anything yet to try and body block it. Call the Forge God, though, summoned. Mako burns the heal to try and get out for safety. The Keeper's Verdict keeps some away, but there's still the Impale down onto JJ. It's not the easiest target. Flashed away from Monkey. Into the backline they go. Not the best ultimate from the Shy ever, but does split off WE from really following up. Curtains being called. Monkey now in danger. Cube begins to body block. Monkey needs to drive away and can't. Sniped mid-flight. And now the damage begins to roar through from Invictus Gaming.
And IG managed to get another couple of kills onto Rookie as well. Important to note now that Rookie now has, I believe, 3.
Has spawned. No one's taken the early one, so it really is the first dragon of the game. It's been spawned for a little while, is basically what I'm saying. Now, fully fledged dragon. Now, got himself settled into his little apartment here. About to have some home wreckers come in and potentially mess it up. JJ get driven into a wall. The Impale comes on down into the Braum, trying to run away as JJ. But to where? Where on earth do you run? He is just dead. Another kill over to Taeyun, and they condemn for the dragon after.
This is a direct consequence of giving up mid control. They should have fought for mid lane vision a little heavier. It's another quick kill, as you're saying, and JJ didn't respect that. Gala and Mako will walk over that. Whoa. Teleporting now. They're looking for a fight, even though their jungler's dead.
Monkey should be able to just pick this up and then drive out. They're going to try and find a bit of an angle here. The Equalizer on top of the Pulverize combo. Taeyun and Karis need to back away, but the Shy has got flash and a load of waiting targets. We'll get one, not shuffled far enough away. The curtain call. And Invictus Gaming in the 4v5 still bounce.
The solo lane has come to the rescue again. While the early game of the jungle and the bot lane from IG has been a bit of a coin flip, some good, some bad, Rookie and the Shy have been righting the ship, and WE have not respected the early game solo lane's power across the rift.
JJ will get a charge on Cube in the top side. Does actually get a fair amount of damage here with the Sundered Sky, and Cube has like no mana. JJ could just run at this, I think.
He's got the ult to pop him up as well. Yeah, he should be able to get the kill here. The hammer shot gets the first bit of it, and the last auto for the kill.
Gets off the respawn fountain, goes right top, catches Cube, who's
dodges out the Emperor's Divide. My dude, just stepping all over them.
Did Karis just like missed, or was the Shy just better? I don't know yet. Impale comes down. They don't want to give this up. He likely will die, but gets a lot of damage back. There's a lot of people coming in, and Rookie's going to have to ult early. Will get the one back, makes it the 1-for-1. Now, Zhizhe will heroic charge forward. Think about maybe finding something else, but can't quite do it.
But, like, turning that into a 1-for-1 on top side is still insane. The Shy was on the weak side there. Maybe overstayed a little bit, but Rookie gets another kill, has a 10-stack Dark Seal, and IG, their solo laners have come out to play in game 1. Rookie and the Shy, the OGs. Rookie doesn't have flash now, though.
Misses the charm, and I think that means Monkey can walk at this. Doesn't have an impale to really threaten, though. So should be able to just walk out of it. They don't have the damage.
It's fine. Monkey didn't have the ultimate. Gala then uses that to go mid lane. We are the ones that are now floundering. This is the team which just took down JDG and Top Esports in the lower bracket. But IG, they are a team which are so ready to scrap with you, as you're saying. And I think in some ways, I favor IG versus W because I don't think IG care about underdog status. I think W and I think that JDG and Top Esports maybe did a little too much. Right here, though, IG just putting the sword into the body of WE.
IG are off for team strength agnostic. They can beat and lose to anyone they damn well please to, and they still look to make plays like this. They are so good when they get to be aggressive, when they get to use their bloodthirsty tendencies to keep snowballing away like this.
Yeah, IG getting some huge victories in this early game, 4,000 gold ahead, and IG, I know there's a little bit of aura around this right now. They're doing it on red side, which is important potentially
very true, yes.
For the series. It doesn't always mean everything, but we've had some conversations about we don't really know.
Tell if a team comp fine on blue side, but blue side drafting is a lot simpler. You go, well, I pick this champion first. I'll get 2 champions that match it in 2-3. And on red side, you've got to be more creative. You've got to have better counter picks. Monkey's about to get ganked, and I think I might have to hold on this as Mako heads on forwards. Red buff being fought over was secured, I believe, by Monkey, who did get the smite down, so does flash out to stay safe. Dragon spawning as well, and I'll finish my rant because I think it's an important one.
Yeah, the drafting on red side.
Because people like Shanji, for example, were supposed to be your red side Luke Skywalker pick specialist. Red 5 is standing by. You need your X-Wing ready to blow up the blue side Death Star. You know what? You get a Singe that they don't know how to play, and it looks horrible. How many teams have we seen?
No Dragon up right now. There's, of course, Dragon apiece between the two teams. 5 kills on Gala's Jhin, who has been one of his more successful champions. But for me, I'm looking at Rookie and the Shy. They have done so much work in this early game. The Shy with fancy feet, Rookie so fed. Monkey has no flash.
Gala's actually in a really big spot of danger. That is a really nice pick, and Gala flashes a bit futilely again. They're going to try and turn this around. Another great headbutt pulverized combo, but it's not really on top of the equalizer fully this time. Flash on in from Karis. Headbutt away as Moko tries to buy space. Still has the unbreakable will to work with. Flash over the wall, but he's still knocked up. The Shy tries to turn it around with the flame spitter, but can't get out to safety. 2 dead there.
Gala does not know how to flash the Skarner W.
No!
He's flashed into it for the
back to evenish with the Ahri, which is a bit frustrating because the Ahri had been snowballing very well. But still a lead for Invictus Gaming. Now looking to potentially punish Rookie, who's got flash, got ult. They've done a decent job of collapsing here. They don't have teleports to work this one out as Rookie. I think will not have very many ways to find his way out. Has got so many people coming. Flash, ult, Charm has done a really good job on the escape as Vampire eats all of the damage. The Call of the Forge God goes straight into the spam folder. Equalizer comes on down, tags Vampire, who's burning. Glacial Fisher comes on down. They've caught out the Ord, who needs to be very wary as Mako going on forwards with the Unbreakable Will. Jhin hops forward, gets some autos, and the Rumble sticks them all on max heat in the oven.
There is a reason I call Rookie a top 5 Ahri player in the world. It's plays like that where he plays so well around the extra mobility, playing for that charm that onto Vampire at the end of it.
Turn that seal into some Medjais, but he's clearly feeling a little bit too reserved this game.
See, that's why he's not like top 2 Ahri in the world, you see. That one was reserved for Knight and for Chidovi. Dragon will go down, second over towards Team WE. It's an objective for them, stops a potential soul coming in earlier for IG.
IG now must contend with all of WE in their red side jungle. They want to keep them away from this mid lane turret as they've shoved that in, are looking to get the tier 2, fighting over that red buff. I think that was secured by GG. They're looking at the circles around people's feet. And we'll head towards this turret. Should, I think, be able to get at least the majority of it. Can't quite get the whole thing unless they really want to overextend for it. They're sticking around, though. The Shy and Rookie on a flank hand.
They are, and that equalizer is so nasty. The Bloodletter's Curse, shredding magic resist, of course, for Rookie to do more damage to you. The AP Black Cleaver. Definitely helping, especially when we've got such a fed solo lane. See some people in the chat saying, oh, but Showi's not a
third item. The whole of Invictus Gaming now in a pretty scary spot. The only thing they don't really have, though, is dragons to work with, which can be a pretty big deal. Throw down the equalizer. Get some ults across. Gala now knocked up. He's in danger. Needs to back away a little bit. Should be fine.
Poppy ult will help disengage a little bit, but losing the Shy. It's a good pick off there from WE. Again, each of these picks extends the timer on the game. They are getting towards their items. Charm lands, W lands, JJ Woolston.
Does it that? They managed to get the knock-up after, but again, they're playing 45 because the Shy's got pretty deep in the boat we were praising. If actually JJ is now in danger, hang on, WE might have a really good moment. Monkey with the flash impale. Gets another couple. Maker will throw the ult to keep himself in one piece briefly, but that's it.
Rookie not able to make the difference there. The Shy getting caught off, and suddenly Baron started.
Look to get on top of this. We'll try and get some value down on this one. Scarlet steps on forwards. Trying to throw out a few autos here. Rookie gets the charm. And some exhaust value onto Rookie, but the Baron's now gone. Flash away from Gala, but to what end? Chai can't join. Decent charm again, trying to get some more value. Needs to get the blast going, perhaps uses instead the auto onto Monkey, still ulting forwards. Monkey now in danger. Good wait from Rookie. And they actually do get a couple off. I thought they were dead to rights.
Yeah, Rookie with some fantastic body blocks, and the damage from the Jhin and the Ahri means that what should have been a game-changing Baron take ends up losing two of them. They'll get pushed back on the map, and actually IG might be able to stop
to try and get some value here on this bot side. They've got some grubs to work with. They're actually taking the turret shots to try and buy as much time here as possible. Karis is coming, though. I'm not sure they can stick around too much longer. The wave will finish what they started.
Missed Impale.
Missed Impale here as well.
Yeah. Monkey just missed that Impale, means that one of those engage tools is going to be down for this dragon. WE trying to play around front to back. Not that far behind. Here comes the charm equalizer.
Oh, massive damage. Vampire is going to burn out for a second, and the Leandries will do what the rest of it started. They do turn it around on a Rookie, though, who got picked off by Gala, who's looking for plays in the back line. 1-for-1, but importantly, mid laner down versus only a support.
Yeah, Rookie, it's his first death of the game, and Taeyeon, I guess, out of position. Good Jhin ult to force them off the objective.
Rookie now finishes that Horizon focus, fighting over the control wards in a 4v4. See exactly how this plays up. Taeyeon's got a little bit more lifesteal off the wave, so she'll come back with a bit more HP to work with. No TP on Rookies. I think this should just be WEs.
I think it should be. You know, killing Ahri at that point is a lot of the damage gone from IG. He saved so many of the plays, but can't quite do so there. IG, you're going to have to see another dragon go over, and this is a problem. W are scaling well. It's teleporting back into the play as well.
This a 5v4. The Shy with no equalizer. I think they just have to back away on this one.
They will. The tank front line getting a little too tanky now. And Gala, by stopping off with the rapid fire cannon, doesn't have tank killing potential right now. With the Rumble and the Jhin. So we did say 3 grubs though for IG, very important. Ahri's going to take an inhibitor turret. It has teleport. Yeah. If Ahri manages to get that turret, I wonder if he gets...
Rookie. Level 17 is a real threat off this one side, but the Baron's about to go down. They're going to try and force the fight. Big charm onto Karis. They've stolen the Baron as well. They've got everything they can ask for. Karis needs to run, and the rest of the team is just melting away. Glorious charm, glorious steal, and Invictus Gaming. They're going to have Karis try and teleport, and he gets headbutt pulverized into the dirt.
You could make a whole documentary at this point about JJ's objective steals. WE forget the greatest tool which IG have in their arsenal, which is that JJ does not miss smites. Cube goes down, reduced to a square.
They have quite literally stopped both attempted TP escapes on both solo laners at the same time. They ace steal the Baron and blow the TPs. That is insult to the grievous injury.
That'll be the game. The Baron being taken, so many deaths. This might not be the game on this fight, but they'll take the dragon, take so much gold, and that's going to power them through to such strong items at the end of the game. I don't think WE will be able to find as good a situation as that. They were scaling into the game. They had priority over the objectives. They just bought into a Baron that they couldn't afford to take versus that.
A little bit of space in the spot, so Karis at level 17 should be at a real point of power here, but just can't stand and clear the wave in the face of all these IG members, and the waves crashing in and powered by the Baron. Final inhibitor to take. Looks like they do want to do this tutorial style.
Well, why not? Get yourself the 3 grubs, Baroned up waves, all heading towards the Nexus. WE, what have they got? A clutch shuffle. They don't have a flash for that. Hard to do it into a pop.
Very on vision. Another glorious charm. The core of the Forge God summoned in response, but it's only on Tomeko, who cares not for the Sons of Gods as Karis left golden on top of an equalizer, tries to escape. Another wonderful multi-man knocker. Braum dead to the flame spitter. The Shy goes golden. They have turned it around to Mako. Is that going to be enough? The Shy dies as well. Kayu now speeding up. They actually do hold the line pretty well there, actually.
Yeah, even with 2-3 clutch charms from Rookie, the first forcing the Zhonya's, the second after that, forcing
Jin at this point, a bit of a kingmaker in his own right. Everyone is trying to struggle to some of the shorter range moments. Rookie, charm, only onto Cube. Kale's used. Rookie, that's the ult down, but again, not the longest cooldown at this point. Continue to define his charms again on. Second inhibitor comes down. We are going to see a potentially final shove. Cube forced to flash from another charm. Never-ending IG just continuing to hound, to poke, to push the charm. Well, buffered through. There's the double pulverize. Karis, though, doesn't really get threatened. Throws out a fair amount of damage backwards, but Mako doesn't overplay this. Doesn't overuse the ult. Vampire stepping on forward. Lands the Winter Spite onto Gala. But the turnaround, the multi-man pulverize. Keeper's verdict onto Jeju. Now gets pulled behind. They've blown up Mako. Vampire also low. Karis is gone. Important pick. Golden goes the Shy in the backline. Flame Spitter on in the barbecue. Looks like victory meal for the side of IG, and it tastes so damn good. Medium rare is the side of WE. Taeyun must stand and deliver with Cube in the face of 4 members of Invictus Gaming. Flash for the arrow, can't find it. Taeyun needed to find more, can't do it. There's still a teleport on the Shy to come back. Gala takes the first in Nexus turret. Taeyun in danger, tries to stay alive as the call of Archgard comes on through, dynamite space, and time to charm onto Cube, but Taeyun dies. Cube is again flattened into a square, and Invictus Gaming in 44 minutes will finally secure Game 1. Who said anything about a red side, Cass?